Und da sind wir wieder im Tower of Providence am Boss vorbeigezogen. Geht es jetzt weiter mit diesem wunderschönen Machwerk Is Memories of Celceta. Wir machen direkt weiter im Nirgendwo. Irgendwo im Nirgendwo. Ja, wir müssen hier weiterlaufen. Und eventuell müssen wir diesen Aufzug benutzen. Ascend to the top floor. Okay, das heißt, jetzt begegnen wir wirklich dem Gott Eldeels. Der angeblich krank sein soll. Bin ich ja mal gespannt. Es ist ziemlich dunkel hier. Warum ist das hier so dunkel? Interessant. We finally made it. Sure. Took us forever to get up here. Lord Eldeels! Where are you? And why is this room such a mess again? Sheesh. Honestly, Lisa is kind enough to tidy up, but we take our eyes off him for a few minutes and it's back to how it was. He sure has a lot of books. So, this is a room a doll was invented to. There do seem to be a whole lot of things in here that I've never seen before. So all of this is knowledge that Eldeels intends to give the others? I wonder what he plans to impact upon it all. We can ask him if we find him. Come on. He's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Ja, irgendwo wird er wohl sein. Wahrscheinlich auf dem Dach. Da ist er doch. Lord Eldeels! So he's the one they call a god. I thought you might come, Kalilika. And it's nice to see you again. Indeed, it's a pleasure to see you again as well, little Christian. I'm truly relieved to see that you've made it back here safely. Lord Eldeels, how are you feeling? Lisa told us that you were unwell. I see. So, that is how she explained it then. Today, at the very least, I'm feeling wonderful. So wonderful that I thought I would come outside for a while and enjoy the breeze. Does that mean you really were feeling sick? Do you believe Lisa to be keeping secrets from you, Kalilika? I know how perceptive you can be, and how much genuine concern you hold for the well-being of those around you. Yeah, I thought she might be hiding something. Lisa's claim is roughly half true, and half understandable false. My body is different to that of yours. I don't take ill in quite the same manner as you. So are you okay or aren't you? The process my body is undergoing right now is more unique than mere sickness. And it is for that reason that I summoned a doll here. Me? Yeah. Lord Eldeels! Yeah. I hadn't expected this to occur again so soon. Please, adult Kalilika, you must stay back. What's happening? His hair and his wings are changing color. So sieht er mal cool aus.
Lord Eldeels!
Adol, Christian.
Adol Christian.
I thank you for sparing me the trouble of hunting you down myself.
Interessant. His tone is different. And as tough, he has become a completely different person.
No!
Now,
Now I will have you return what is rightfully mine. The mask of a son! Give it back! The mask
Of the sun?
You humans are unworthy to bear such a powerful artifact. Only I am suited to possess such strength. This is not good! Stop this. You never know when you give up.
Lord Eldeels!
Everything has returned to its original hue.
What just happened?
It is as if there are two people or two divinities inhabiting the same body. That gotta be what Lisa saw that had her so flustered. I don't blame her for wanting to keep quiet about it. Could he have always been like this, or perhaps this affliction has only begun occurring recently? My money on a mixture of the two. It's something that hadn't happened for a long time, but just started flaring up again. Ah, here they come. How's he doing?
He's sleeping now. He does look like a little better, but...
Adol, I think this might be too much for us to handle right now. I'm worried about Eldeels, but we need to go back to town and talk to the mayor. Or something. Figure out what to... Hey! What is it?
I smell something strange.
It's not me, I swear! Schöne Pupserwitze noch dazwischen packen, schön. No, I smell it too. It seems to be riding on the wind from quite a distance away. Quite a distance as in?
Highland!
Is that smoke? Oh, no! No way! That's cannon fire!
What does cannon mean? Wait, are you talking about the weapons used by your military? How could you bring something like that all the way here? No, it could be... Grandfather Lisa! Adol, Kalilika, I reactivated the elevator to the bottom of floor while we're looking after Eldeels. We can use that to get out of here right now. Come on!
Let's hurry to Highland. Right!
Lord Eldeels, we'll be back with Lisa soon.
The elevator connected to the first floor on the other side of the tower. Ach so, hier. Damit kommen wir tatsächlich wieder runter. Ah, hier ist ja auch noch eine. Stimmt. Nein. Whistle, this is so much more convenient than those damn stairs. Wish we could have used the way to the top too. Wonder what made it stop walking.
I still have no idea. I can't imagine Lord Eldeels would shut it up himself.
Kana, can you sense it too?
Yeah, we're not alone in here.
Oh, don't say that. We really don't have time to hanging around here anymore. I dislike living under the circumstances, but I agree. We must hurry back to Highland. Schon eine schön fiese Falle irgendwie, ne? Nochmal schön Level up. Es geht am schnellsten. Wir hätten auch den nehmen können. Na egal.
This is awful. Kalilika.
Fortunately, it appears none of the resistance were harmed. Every blast looks to have been directed at the roads. So they were just warning shots. Commodore, let's get to Kalilika's house. Be careful, through the attackers might still be around.
Masks? No.
Are these the same masks invaders on as the ones you spoke of, Kana?
I don't know. The mask looks different, but...
Pretty sure that's room arm and regalia they are weaving.
So, that really was rune cannon fire then? But why?
Why are you doing this? No response here. either, just like in Komodo. This isn't looking good. Soulbreaker!
They're strange. Their reaction speeds is exactly the same as in Komodo. It's like they aren't even human.
If they are soldiers from your army, that would imply they are well trained, even without the power of a mask. I am uncertain how long we can stand our ground against a foe this powerful. I believe we may be out of options. Stand down! Aha, wen haben wir denn hier? Isn't that... We meet in Kasnan, right? Yeah. He said his name's Gruda and he's in charge of a room army. Adult question. Fancy meeting you here. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude for guiding us to Highland. What do you mean? Thanks to your discovery in the underground ruins, we were able to advance our plans well ahead of schedule.
Plans?
Was having a doll make a map of a forest part of those plans?
Perhaps. I leave that for you to determine.
You mobilized quickly, considering we only just got here recently ourselves. I take it you are well informed.
Are you after Lord Eldeels' tower?
Huh?
The knowledge of a sanctuary is great indeed, but represents only the tiniest footnote in our grand scheme. Our true objective lies even deeper in the forest.
Deeper?
No, you can't mean...
Behold, the ancient tower falls silent. The rain which has fallen for hundreds of years ceases at last, and night gives way to dark.
The sky...
Was bedeutet das? Ist Eldeels tot?
No. No! You... What did you do to Lord Eldeels' tower? Can you tell just by looking? We disabled it, of course.
No more pixie barrier! No more annoying thunderstorms! Full access to all now and forevermore.
You!
What are you doing here? You both have done excellent work, Barney. Your experiments with the masks have proven most enlightening. And Gaddis, your investigation of the Primeval Lands has yielded inavailable data.
It's an honor to be of service.
About time I get some recognition. I have confirmed that the object we seek is not here. As such, please commence preparations for the next phase of a plan immediately. Gotcha!
What should we do with the girl?
Leave her be for now. She may yet prove useful.
I see. Understood. Wait! Experiments? So that means the masks here are... I'm sorry, little girl. I'm afraid I haven't the time to be playing with you right now. Take care of them. Really now? What do you think you're doing here? Wait! Get out of my way!
You too late. You should just give up now and save yourself a lot of effort, dear sister.
No, it can't be.
It's Remnus, natürlich.
Remnus! What are you?
It's lovely to see you again, though. What are you doing here? Do I really need to spell it out for you? I have my duties now as Commander Remnus of the Masked Division, and to my superior Lord Gruda.
What are you saying? Oh, I get it. You're still under that woman's control, aren't you?
Nope. I'm afraid not. It is true that Bami had placed me under her power back in Komodo, but now I've chosen to become a member of a masked division by my own free will.
What?
Did you come all this way looking for me? To rescue me from myself? Perhaps if so, I'd suggest you just go back home now. Maybe it all can talk some sense into you.
I heard the truth about you, Remnus. From father and that woman alike. They told me that you actually really strong, but hide it from me because you were afraid to be hurt. Because that's the kind of a truthful, selfless person you are.
The truth? Seems to be a great misunderstanding here. I just didn't care about hunting or fighting enough to give it my all, nothing more.
No!
This forest holds a secret beyond imagination. A secret I want to know. A secret to know what happened here in ancient times. Lord Gruda modeled these after the masks of a sun that appears in ancient legends, you know. What Bami was doing in Komodo was testing out some of the prototypes. But my lord, true objective here is much greater and more noble than you can possibly imagine. I must see it fulfilled and be a witness to the results of his glorious vision. It's a much more worthwhile pursuit than wasting my life away in the backwoods village like Komodo.
Okay, I think I understand. But that's all the more reason I'm going to have to drag you back home kicking and screaming!
What?
I don't want to believe it, but maybe you are telling the truth. Maybe live in Komodo has been unfulfilling for you. It sucks, but I can't sit by and watch you hurt people like this. And I can't bear to see you rely on some mask to get your way. When the younger brother starts walking a dangerous path like this, it's his older sister's job to put him right again. So, like it or not, you're coming home with me, Remnus.
Oh dear, this conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm surprised you can be so confident in the face of such overwhelming power. This is where we part ways. Keep them occupied while I take my leave. Yeah, they should be heading your way now. Just pass that on. What? I know. I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Yeah. Alright then. Good luck. Looks like I can't delay this any longer. The residents are still in a state of confusion. Considering this town has known nothing but peace for 100 of years, it's hardly surprising. Far too much has happened in too short a space of time. We need to consider what to do next at all. The rooms sure didn't hang around long. I think they really are heading farther into the forest. What do you think Gruda is searching for? The Mask of the Sun. I agree. That does seem to the most likely possibility. Yeah. When Eldeels started changing, he was demanding that Adol give it back to him. Do you remember the piece of a paper that we found in your grave, Adol? It said received the Mask of the Sun from. Correct. Before losing his memories, Adol must have received the Mask of the Sun from Eldeel. Then, when Eldeel changed personalities during our conversation with him, he told Adol to return that which had been given. That is the most plausible course of events. Meanwhile, Gruda was using Gaddis and Barney to study the Mask of the Sun and even make copies of that. And now they've come to the Primal Lands to get the real one. I see. However, we still do not know exactly what the Mask of the Sun even is. Do you have any information you could share with us, Major? In the Kingdom of Celceta. Kingdom of Celceta? In ancient times, a kingdom by that name existed in this region. Supposedly Lord Eldeel assist in its rulings many hundred years ago. It is also said that the kingdom flourished thanks to the power granted by the Masks of the Sun. However, something happened that caused the once precious kingdom to be destroyed. Precious few tracks remain now. What happened? I'm afraid I cannot say. Supposedly, the people of Highland are descendants of the kingdom of Celceta, but no records exist which describe exactly how the kingdom fell. Lord Eldeel was never spoken of it either. I see. It seems our best option would be to meet him again and ask him to tell us all he knows, however.
We're back.
Excellent timing. How did it go?
Well,
Lord Eldeels has vanished?
We searched the area all around the tower, but there was no trace of him anywhere.
Ordinarily, he would only leave his room to visit the town, and even the occurs with marked rarity.
And unfortunately, the bad news doesn't stop there. I'm afraid we can't find Lisa anywhere either.
Could Gruda have adopted her?
Lisa may seem dainty, but she's actually pretty quick-witted. I don't think she would allow herself to capture it so easily. Still, I'm worried about both her and Eldeel. We need to do something.
Who's it now? We're busy, you know?
Could it be Lisa?
This is the mayor's house. I'm the great commander of the room. Imperial Celcetan army. Damn the Gruda, he leave a fine warrior like me behind.
Well, they've treated us like we're nothing but trouble since the beginning.
I wanted one of those marks too. Silence! A soldier of a glorious Celcetian army have no need for such suspicious masks. Seems like the room are a little out of sorts right now too. Has Gruda been here yet? I can't find him anywhere. You too late. What? That fiend! Setting a cunning trap just so he could get ahead of us.
Sancho! Didn't he get ahead of us because the commander got the stomach ache?
Yup, es ist Mr. Satan. Yep, and it serves him right for hurling all those mushrooms before we even left. Never mind that. We've more important issues to discuss than mushrooms. Why is he not following orders? Our orders were to claim the mayor's home and use it as a base, from which we would enact material law upon the town. Those orders are void. Griselda ist ja dabei. General, what brings you here, to the place like this? Man, felon! At all? Don't just stand there. You are in the presence of Governor General. At ease, Leo. Unbelievable, the Governor General herself coming all the way here. First and foremost, allow me to extend my most heartfelt apologies for the actions of my fellow soldiers. I realize no apology could possibly be sufficient given the circumstances, but I do beg for your forgiveness nonetheless.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
I've heard rumors of you, Griselda. Normally, one would not expect to find a woman of a noble standing like yourself in a place such as this. You are well informed, I see. However, I have difficulty understanding your actions. First you shell our town, and then you come to apologize? You are correct that Gruda is an officer sent by Rome and part of a Roman army. However, his orders were to investigate the crime of the lands and report back to us with his findings, nothing more. His actions here were in no way sanctioned by Rome. What? A soldier not obeying orders? How disgraceful! Commander Leo, I will continue following the movements of Gruda and his men and report back to me. Pursue them as deep into the Great Forest as is necessary. Yes, ma'am! Now, Major Aaron, I realize this may startle the people of Highland, and for that I apologize, but I would like to station my soldiers here.
What?
We cannot have the existence of Highland becoming common knowledge outside the Great Forest. As such, I would like soldiers of my army to stand guard between here and the river to prevent any further intruders. I give you my word that they will cause no harm to the people of Highland under any circumstances. So that's the situation, is it? Grandfather. Very well. You have my blessings. In this, do as you wish. I'm grateful for your understanding. As for you, adult Christian, you are free to continue your journey. Huh? I don't recall ever channeling your outstanding task to complete a map of a great forest after all. I feel that you are a vital piece of this puzzle that is currently unfolding in this region. And with even a single piece missing, the puzzle cannot be complete. Da hat sie recht. Es hilft uns ja allen weiter, wenn er weiter nach dem Wald forscht, sozusagen. So, that's about the gist of it. What should we do now, though? Chase after Gruda? Search for Eldeels. Yeah, I'm worried about that Mask of the Sun they're looking for. Really doesn't sound like something they should have. Whatever you decide to do, I suggest that you cross the sanctuary and journey deeper into forest. What lies beyond the sanctuary? A place called the Ashen Forest. Within it sits the settlement where the descendants of those who crossed the distant oceans with Lord Eldeels live. It is known as the Village of the Wise.
Village of the Wise?
Unlike the other people Lord Eldeels brought here, it's said they've chosen to live in isolation. No one is certain why, however. But they may know something about the Mask of the Sun, as well as Lord Eldeels' changes. Sounds like it'd be worth a visit then. For sure, and not to change the subject, but why is Kalilika standing here all packed up and looking like she's ready to leave?
What a silly question. I'm worried about Lord Eldeels too, you know, and Lisa.
At all, I would ask you please take Kalilika with you on your journey. Whatever happens as a result of this current crisis, I feel it will have repercussions throughout the land. And traveling will give Kalilika a good opportunity to decide what path she should walk from this time forward.
Grandfather.
Furthermore, if you are journeying to the Village of the Wise, it may be helpful to have someone from Highland with you. Well, we'll take good care of her.
Happy to have you with us, Kalilika. The pleasure is all mine, Adol.
The matter is settled.
Nice to have you with us. Thank you.
Ah, yes, Adol. Please take this as well. Golden Ring.
Oh.
It allows you to walk to any of the monuments you've touched in entirely of a forest, no matter where you are. This would normally be given to apostles only, but I believe in the importance of your mission. It will serve you as well. So, we don't have to go find the nearest monolith whenever we want to warp? That sounds incredibly useful, thanks. Now take care out there, all of you, and best of luck.
Kalilika rejoined to the party. Geil, jetzt können wir endlich richtig warpen. You can now accept quests in Highland. So, dann würde ich sagen, machen wir hier beim nächsten Mal weiter. Oder später weiter. Denn jetzt wird es spannend. Die letzten Bedingungen sozusagen werden geknüpft. Die letzten Banden. Und so langsam nähert sich diese Reise, glaube ich, zum Ende. Also, liebe Leute, frohes Schaffen, frohes Sein. Bis gleich, haut rein. Euer Silvarius, be right back. Bye and out.